Hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today, we got the last one from Myojo USA. It's been a great series so far, but we're gonna finish out with their vegetarian Shoyu ramen. Yeah. So, got some water, it's almost done boiling. Yeah, these have been really good. The broths are good. The noodles are nice. They've got this little gauge right here, and it says it has like thing about the noodles. Are they straight? Are they thick? Are they thin? And on the broth, is it light or is it rich? This one, the broth is light. The noodles are on the thinner side, and they are straight. So here is what the noodles look like, and this is like a standard way you get fresh noodle. I've seen other companies do it this way before as well. So that is something you know now. Come in these little noodle lumps. Alright, folks, let me drop this in the boiling cacophony over there. And there it goes. It is in boiling water now. And that will go for 2.5 minutes. 1, 2, there we go. So, and then of course here is one of the soup base sachets. The stock, as it were. So I'm in this Fitbit challenge that I've been yammering about, and it's against this guy. It's called the Work Week Challenge, and there's like 10 different people in it, but there's only 2 people that I've ever had to deal with as like serious competition. This nice lady, and then this guy I really don't know anything about other than that he is in India, and he can walk up a storm. And yesterday I worked my butt off. I didn't do any reviewing yesterday, and I ended up doing over 20 miles of walking. Right now I'm about 10 miles ahead of him in walking, maybe closer to 11. But it's 5 minutes shy of 1 p.m. right now. And the thing, because of what time zone the person who started it was in, it's going to end in 8 hours. And currently he's like 22,000 steps behind me. So basically I've got to do today's reviews, leave them unedited, and then just start walking. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this guy probably is about as competitive as I am. And he's done some serious stuff. This guy, there was a challenge that I was on, that I still am on, even though I've finished it. It's to do 2,020 miles, walk or run, 2,020 miles in the year 2020. And so that guy, he joined Fitbit, I saw on his profile on Valentine's Day, February 14th. He finished that 2,020 miles about 3 days before I did, and I've been on it for, I started my year on January 1st. So yeah, this guy went all in. This guy is capable of some mean feat. So I'm like, okay, this week I decided I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat this guy, and I invited him to the challenge, and yeah, so see how it goes. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna frickin' win. Alright, let me drain this. Oh, yeah, let me do this first. I gotta make the broth. I don't know, I've been doing all this walking. I've turned into like this lunkhead on certain things. There we go. So it's vegetarian. I procured said vegetables. And there we go. And by doing so, I will make it like super vegetable-y. Although what I thought was interesting is that so on the picture of the package, or the picture on the package, it shows an egg. I'll show you. See that? It's vegetarian shoyu and there's an egg. So I have an extra egg. It's Friday. I figure if I'm gonna let's give this a try. I figure if I'm gonna I always like to follow suggestion. Let me get Rotato here, our magical, wonderful space age platform that rotates. I'll put that right here. Put this right here. So light broth and thin noodle. Thinner noodle than others, I should say. This definitely looks thinner. I like that. Good broth. It's all right. Not my favorite, but not bad. First, I'm going to throw in some corn. I've got some tomato. I figured if I'm gonna go vegetable, I'll go all in. So here's some tomato. And I've got some orange bell pepper. Come on, let go. A smattering of that. I'll put that right here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then I've got some, I'll go with spring onion in this one. Kind of seems more logical. I'll give it a heavy dose of spring onion, right about there. And then I do have the egg, so I'm going to drop that in right now. Come on, egg. Come on, egg. I don't know if you just heard that, but the fridge has been running the whole time. And it's funny about fridges that when they're running, you don't really notice it until it stops. You know what I mean? Or at least that's my deal. It's like, oh wow, the fridge was, wow, that was loud. Wow, I totally missed the sound from that. Okay. Ooh, that egg though. Come on, come on. Get up. Oh, come on. I should just rename my channel Egg Fights, because I'm constantly like complaining about my eggs and yelling at my eggs. Kind of a weird channel name. Did I have something else I was going to put in? Oh, I always put in mung bean sprouts. Here's some of those. Go with some shichimi. And you know, in this one, it's a hard thing. I really think this is great, Kizami nori. But there's one problem with Kizami nori. As soon as you drop it on, it wilts. It like goes. But fried onion. Put some of that right about there. Right about. Yeah. But I'm gonna try my hand at this. I want to get they had two kinds. They had this, which was like $2.99, and then they had thin cut, which was like $15. I'll be honest, I'm really not a big fan of seaweed, but I'm a big fan of garnishing things and making them look nice, and that stuff always looks nice. So I don't know. There, stand up. There you go. Alright, so there you go. It's vegetarian minus the egg, but hey, it was suggested. The egg was suggested to me by the packaging. Here we go. Very good. Well, thank you very much to the folks over at Myojo USA for sending this along and the other three. This has been a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and your products are great. That's all I can say about it. So, all right, this has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day and beyond. Have a good one. Bye-bye.